Friday Harbour is a Houston-based nonprofit committed to healing cancer one night at a time by providing free temporary housing to cancer patients and caregivers who travel to the Texas Medical Center for treatment. Hello, I'm Brian Hall, president and founder of Friday Harbour, and this is my cancer journey. When my oldest brother was diagnosed with cancer in 2009, my mom was not going to let him fight cancer alone. Soon after, the burdens of my brother's cancer journey became apparent. With little to no money and a lot of pride and a laser focus on being there for my brother's treatments, bankruptcy began to set in for my mom. According to the American Cancer Society, a person will be diagnosed with cancer every 18 seconds. In 2018 alone, 1.7 million brothers, sisters, cousins, colleagues, and friends will find themselves committed to a battle that they didn't anticipate and surely didn't budget for, the cancer journey. Some journeys will be short and some will last a lifetime, but they all have three things in common: physical, spiritual, and financial bankruptcy. This is the why behind Friday Harbour's mission of healing cancer one night at a time. A night's rest will help a patient rebuild their strength for the journey ahead. A night's rest will help one to refresh and reconnect with the spiritual fortitude that comes from knowing someone has their back. A night's rest will help offset and defend against the financial hardships which aggravate cancer's physical and emotional toll. You see, whether the cancer journey ends with the ringing of the bell or with a solemn funeral procession, friends, families, and coworkers are left with the financial burden that can derail the most committed fights for survival and break the strongest of hearts. On June 15, 2009, as my brother was taking his final breaths, I committed to him that I would do everything in my power to ease the burden of the cancer journey for brothers, mothers, and families like ours. Friday Harbour was founded as a volunteer-driven vehicle to channel this commitment into a movement that so far has provided 2,000 nights of free housing for cancer patients, families, and caregivers, helping over 500 families. Yet, there was so much more to be done. In the few moments it's taken for me to share this message with you, 10 new cancer journeys have begun, ready or not. Friday Harbour's journey must continue because their journey will continue.